use the mask. Okay. So, well, welcome to my class. Okay. This is the computational geometry class. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody's in the right class, right? You guys should have two things from the TA. The first one is the syllabus. The second one is the handout for the first chapter. Okay. If not, please, ask TA to get your copy. Okay. So let's get started. Okay, this looks better. Okay. So I'm the instructor for this class. Okay, my name is Mr. Sang. Okay, 孙敏德. Or you can call me Peter. Okay, whatever you like. Okay, and on the syllabus you can find the information of me, including my email address, my office phone number. However, okay, I'm never in my office. Okay, don't go to my office to find me. Okay, I'm usually with my student in my laboratory. Okay, so which will be in the building B322. Okay, so even though I list my office on the syllabus, I never stay in my office. Okay, so just want you guys to be aware. Okay, the most important thing are my email address, which is very easy to reach me. Okay, and the second thing is the course website. Okay, you should be able to. Of course, after you officially enrolled in this class, okay, once you log into the EE class, okay, NCU EE class, which is a new EE class system, okay, you should be able to find all the information related to this course, including this syllabus and all the handout, okay. As I already told you, okay, I gave you, I give you the handout for the first chapter, but that's for today's class only, okay. Starting from the next week, okay, you are supposed to download the handout by yourself, okay, from the EE class, of course, okay. So of course, if you have not officially enrolled in this class, you have to do that as soon as possible. How many of you are not officially enrolled in this class? Right now, can you raise your hand? Just let me know, like how many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not many. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you guys the passcode. Okay, this classroom should be able to accommodate how many? Yeah, plenty students. Okay. Of course, I understand. Okay, some students do not want to come to this class in person because of the COVID-19 concern, okay, which I respect the choice. Okay, so I have all my lecture recorded. Okay, so if you do not feel comfortable coming to class, okay, you can also watch the video, online video. Okay. however, we do have some occasions that you do need to come to the class. Okay, I think like which include like the midterm, final exam, as well as the final presentation. Okay, I will get to those points later. Okay, for those special occasions, I will prepare like I mean, for example, like if it's exam, I mean, I may have you guys sit a little bit further apart from each other, so that I mean you don't need to worry about the COVID-19 concern. Okay, just want you guys to be aware of that. Okay, and my office hour, okay, is Wednesday and Thursday, 4 to 5:30 p.m. Okay, and keep in mind, I will be in my lab, not in the office. Okay, not in my office, but in my lab. Okay, if you are not available during my office hour and you would like to talk to me, okay, send me an email. Send me an email. I should be available, most of the time. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, I mean, it's I have not taught the morning class for more than 10 years. Okay, trust me. I mean, if you feel like very struggling, like for like a 9 a.m. class, I'm more uncomfortable with such a class. Okay, so well, just want you guys to know. Okay, anyway, okay. If you want to reach me, okay, other than my office hours, send me an email. Okay, send me an email. Okay, and the time and place. I mean, well, it's we will have the class here. Okay, since you guys are here, I mean, you know where it is and you know what time it is. Okay, and we have a list of the TA for this class. Okay, they will do. I mean. The TA will do the grading for I mean, including the homework and the final and the exams for this class. Okay. So for if you have any question regarding the grading of the homework or the exam, please talk to the TA. But if you are not comfortable with the response from the TA, you can always talk to me. Okay, I will be the final arbitrator. Okay, and the TA's office and phone numbers are there on the syllabus too. By the way, if you want to reach me during my office hour, okay, those are the information for me as well. Okay, I mean, I'll be, as I already told you. Okay. The B322, okay, and you can also reach me by the lab phone number, okay. And TA's office hour is Tuesday from 4 to 7 p.m. Okay, which hopefully like will give you guys like enough access to them. Again, if you are not available for TA's office hour and you need to talk to TA, you can also send TA email, okay, for appointment. Well, I think we have a special email address for TA, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think like I will update the syllabus to include the TA email in the syllabus, okay? So in case if you want to reach TA, because there are 60 and you don't know which email to use, I think like it's probably better to provide like just a unique email address for you guys. I mean, in case you want to reach TA by email, okay? I'll update the syllabus. As I told you, okay, the NCUE class, okay, has all the updated information. So once I updated the syllabus, I mean, it will be uploaded to the E class. Okay? So that's about it for my information and the TA's information. The following is about the course description. Okay? So what is this class for? Okay? This class, you can consider this class as advanced algorithm class, okay? What we normally consider computational geometry, I mean, is like we are going to discuss algorithms and the data structure that are specially designed for problems with geometric properties, okay? Which actually happen very often, much more common than you may think, okay? And some area expand to even include like some problem that, I mean, you may not consider that as like a geometric problem, I mean, at the beginning, but once you translate that, okay, I mean, it can be considered as a geometric problem as well, okay? We will get to those topics, okay, later in this class, okay? And so the textbook that we use for this class is this Mark DeBerg Alfred Chong, Mark Van Kravitz, and Mark Overmars, Computational Geometry, okay, Algorithm and Applications, okay. This is the third edition, I mean, which is, I believe, the most widely used textbook for this topic, okay. Luckily, okay, because this book was published by Springer publisher, and NCU, okay, NCU has a subscription with Springer Digital Library. So, so I provide a link for you. I mean, as long as you are in the NCU domain, you should be able to download the textbook directly, the whole textbook, okay, free of charge, okay, so which is very good, okay. This book is considered like one of the best textbooks, I mean, for this topic. So, of course, there are other computational geometry textbooks out there, but this one is perhaps the best one that I could find for you guys. I mean, you can go to the Amazon to check it out, okay, as well, okay. So, so any question for my information, TA information, or the description or textbook of this class? No? Okay, so next topic is very important, it's the grading policy, okay? So we have, you know, written assignment, okay, and midterm, final exam, and the final presentation for this class, okay? For written assignments, I expect to give you assignment every other week, okay? So we have how many weeks for this semester? 16?
Okay. So because like excluding the week for the midterm and the final presentation, we should have more than 12 weeks. Okay, we should have more than 12 weeks. So every other week means that we will have like about 6 written assignments. Okay, and among those 6 assignments, the 5 highest grades will be accounted toward your grades, okay, final grades, okay. Each counted assignment will account for 10% of your grades, okay. So the assignment alone accounts for 50% of the grade, which obviously it has the biggest percentage. So if you work on the homework assignment careful enough, you should be able to get most of the credit and get a very easy, get a good grade from this class. Okay, and then we have 20% for the midterm, 20% for the final. Among those 40% exam scores, okay, obviously, okay, if you work on the homework, by yourself, you should be you should also get a pretty good grade from the exams, okay. So as I said, like if you just follow this class well enough, and this class shouldn't be too difficult to pass, okay, or even get you should be able to get a very good grade, okay. And we also have a final presentation, which accounts for 10%, okay. So what is this final presentation? Okay, let me explain. Okay, basically, okay, I will expect, okay, because we have about, including the additional student that I will have them enrolled in this class, we should have like less than 50 students. So I will probably have like 3 students to form a group. Okay, so totally will be like about 15, something like that. About 15 groups. So each group will have about 15 minutes, okay, to do the presentation on an application of your choice that, the computational geometry can be used, okay, can be used to help a certain topic, certain application. Okay, you should be able to find, like, easily find, like, many, papers that are related to computational geometry. I want you to find, like, each group to find, like, one such paper, okay, and send that paper to me for approval. That, you are going to do the presentation at the end of the semester, which will account for 10% for the final presentation, okay? So any question with this grading policy? I think this is important, right?
Which 5 of the assignments are accounted for that 50%?
The highest 5. Say, for those 6 homework assignments, you got like 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, okay, the highest 5. Or if you want, we can count like the lowest 5 for you. You want that? Huh? I think like the highest 5 should be good for, this policy is just for some student, I mean, who just accidentally, miss something, just screw up like one homework. I mean, he or she still can get a good grade. Okay? So obviously, I mean, when I say that, I will assign more than 5 homeworks, right? So that like I will only get like 5 highest grades from you. Yeah. So is my explanation clear to you? Okay. So any other question? Okay. So if no other question, okay. The next thing is the academic misconduct policy. Okay. Since in this class we are going to have homework and exam. Okay. Exam, obviously, I mean, we will have TA to proctor the exam, so hopefully, I mean, it shouldn't be easy for you to cheat for the exam. But for the homework, okay, I do understand and I do expect you guys to have discussion, okay, for the homework. But the homework, I mean, should be, I mean, written by yourself. Okay, do not, I repeat, do not copy the homework. Okay, if we see like 2 homework identical to each other, okay, we are going to call you to the office hour and do something about it. This has happened previously, right? For last semester, for like discrete math, I think like some students did that, and we have to handle those situations. So I really don't want that to happen to you guys in this class. Okay, so let me repeat again. Okay, don't copy the homework. You could discuss, for example, like, I mean, of course, I understand that you have some good friends who take this class together, and you can discuss the homework assignment. That's never a problem, okay? I mean, I discussed with my classmates when I was in undergraduate as well, okay? But once I finish the discussion, I write down my own homework. Okay, to be honest, I never submit my homework when I was in undergraduate years, but I managed to pass all the credit. I mean, all the courses. I mean, but I'm not a good example. Okay, I'm a bad student when I was in undergraduate. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, if you don't submit any homework, you can see you are deemed to fail, right? Yeah. So I just don't want you guys to do that. Okay. So anyway, I encourage discussion. Okay, I do encourage discussion in this class. Okay, but just you guys understand the fine line between discussion and the copy, right? Okay. So this thing is, just in case you are not aware, okay, I just want to remind you again. So the last thing is ability on the syllabus, okay. It's break time already? So early, okay. Okay, so disability, I mean, in case if you say like you are sick, you have to miss the deadline for the homework, or you have to be absent for the exam. I mean, as long as you provide the proof, okay, then I mean I'll be happily help you with the situation, but try to tell me in advance. What I mean is like, for example, okay, say today is the due day, okay, and you are sick, I don't think you, I mean, you must do your homework like a few days earlier than the last day, right? So if you are sick today, okay, well, at least before the end of the due date, you should be able to send me an email, right? I mean, and let me know, like, okay, you are on the way to a doctor appointment. I think that's reasonable, okay? So don't come to me after the matter of fact and tell me, okay, I need help, okay? Then I cannot help you, okay? If you let me know in advance, okay? Even say you are in a car accident or something bad happened to you, okay? You have to miss the exam. Make a phone call to the department office. Okay, I think that's a good thing. Okay, so that I can, I can know. Okay, I know, like, you missed the midterm or exam. Okay, final exam. I mean, due to a specific reason. Okay, so don't do that after for example, like the exam has taken. Okay, or in case, okay. There's, I mean, when I was in U.S., there's a student who has this special needs, okay, because she is like I forgot what kind of problem that was, but she has to have extra hours to work on the exam because she will not be able to concentrate under pressure. Okay, so that's like according to her doctor. Okay, so I gave her a separate room and a designated TA to work on her final exam without time constraint. Okay, I believe it took her 5 hours for the final exam. Okay, so even for that, I can accommodate that. But don't come to me after the final exam and tell me, oh, I need extra time, okay? Then I will have problem helping you, okay? So tell me your needs ahead of time so that I can accommodate you, your needs, okay? So I think like this is reasonable for both sides, okay? And also, on the second page, on the other side of your syllabus, you should see a list of the topics. Okay. The list of the topics here, okay? Each topic is actually one chapter in the textbook. Okay. Some of them can be covered in one lecture. Some may not. Okay, I would say probably half of them can be covered in one lecture. Half of them, but the other half may need extra time. Okay, so. So I only listed 12 topics there. However, okay, let me repeat. This is a bold list of topic. Okay, I may need, at the end, I may not be able to finish to cover this many topics. Okay, and also, okay, because some topics have relationship to each other. I mean, for example, okay, the long line triangulation has something to do with Voronoi diagram, okay, and things like that, okay, is common in computational geometry. So, I may move may change the order a little bit, but obviously I will follow this relation, okay, of these topics, okay, to cover as many of these topics as possible, okay. And as you see, I list the midterm, but I didn't list the date for the midterm, okay. And for the final exam, and the final presentation, okay, the date are set, okay. The reason I set the final exam earlier than the final presentation is so that you have you can concentrate on your final presentation, okay. I don't want you guys to to worry about the final exam prior. When you do the presentation, okay. So I normally have the final exam scheduled prior to the final presentation, okay. So this is something you probably want to put on your calendar, okay, the final exam date, final presentation date. And for the midterm, I didn't list the date because honestly, I still don't know the exact date for the midterm. Obviously, it's going to be one of the Wednesday, right? But as for which week, okay, I may need some time to decide, okay. And I will let you know at least 2 weeks in advance for the final, before the midterm, okay? At least 2 weeks before the midterm, I will let you know, okay? We will have the midterm, okay? So that you can have time to prepare for that. Okay? Is that fair? Any question? Okay. If you guys do not have any question for the syllabus, let's take a break, and I will handle the students who need a passcode for this class, and we will start the lecture at 10 o'clock. How about that? Okay. I hope to cover the first chapter, the introduction, okay, today. Okay. If you need a passcode, please come forward, okay. 等一下，我要下去。这个讲中文啊，可以啊。对啊，等一下，我。